What up, friends? How are you doing? So this morning when I did the video about which, oh, by the way, how is your day? Hope it's well. It's been a little crazy today, okay? And this morning I told myself, if Jazzy says anything about Witchy Wit or anything, I'm today I'm gonna have time. So I don't know if this was in relation to it, but Jazzy is having like a mental breakdown today. To me, it seems like if she saw, maybe possibly the reaction that everybody had, everybody's wanting to make sure that Witchy Wit is alive and well and good, after her post. I've been like thinking about this all day, and then we're so busy at work. We had a meeting today. I couldn't even I couldn't even concentrate. Like, I'm just so worried about her. I hope she's okay. But since Jazzy has time today, I just wanted to make a couple of notes here, okay? Instead of pretending to have this mental breakdown or whatever she's doing, why doesn't she answer the question why Liv had to buy her groceries when she has a whole man at home? Like, hello, why would she let her friend buy $300 of groceries when she has a whole man at home? And I thought a bitch said something. I thought a bitch that has a whole date after her day she was begging for money, you remember, or begging for food for her children, and she had a whole man there. She had Chris there already in the house. This is the beginning of the relationship, and what was it, 12-6? 12-6. I thought a bitch from 12-6 said something. I thought I heard her say something. Did she? Because, oh my gosh, this was not the day to do it, Jazzy. This was not the fucking day to do it. Okay? Why don't you answer that question and tell us why you have a whole man there dicking you down and he can't buy you groceries? Any person that I get into a relationship with, we're a package deal. Anybody knows me and my kids come first. Or, I mean, I'm sure if they have kids, their kids come first too. But, we're a package deal. If you're going to send me prayers when my kids are fucking hungry, no. You're going to need to go. You're going to need to go because you can't even provide me the bare minimum, number one. Like, come on. Also, I just don't see what would turn her on about him. I just don't see what it would be. He can't help you financially. He can't help you. He doesn't pay any bills. Like, if anything, a real man would come and be like, you know what, baby girl, I've been seeing you work hard for all this time on the internet, and I want to take care of you. I'm not taking care of my own kids anyways. So I got three jobs. Let me go ahead and take care of you and your babies. Let me go ahead and pay the rent here. Let me go ahead and pay this for you. Let me go ahead and pay your car for you. No, I bet she don't even ask him for money either, because he's not obligated. Remember, he's not obligated to feed the children. If you're up in this, yes, you are obligated. You are obligated to take care of the children, okay? Because we are a package deal, okay? And I just don't see how somebody would want somebody like that. And she's on the internet just a little bit too much to be in this relationship. Don't you think? Like, I'm sorry, if I'm in a relationship, any free time I have, it's going to be on that dick, okay? And that's it. That's that on that, okay? Male or female, I mean, I just don't see how she's like in this happy relationship and she has all this time to be on the internet trolling people. Like, I just don't understand it. But of all fucking days, all days, she chose today, And I really do hope that Witchy Wit is okay. I hope she's just taking a break. Sorry, my thing's like moving little by little. I hope that she's okay and that, maybe she just needed a break. But it's been on my mind like all freaking day. All day. And I've been just like worried about it. And then I'm remembering from when I was sad and when I was down in the dumps, and I was just like, I was in between a rock and a hard place. Like, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what my outcome was going to be, because I didn't know if my situation was going to get worse. I didn't know if it was going to get better. I didn't know anything, and it was scary. It was really scary, especially when you feel like nobody can help you. Like, I don't like to burden people. I don't like to tell anybody, you know, my problems or anything like that. So I deal with it a lot by myself, and I just internalize it. Like, that's just my nature, you know? And with all of this, it's just bringing back like a lot of moments of, you know, people that I knew, and just, it's just been a really hard year. And yeah, you know, I'm fine now and everything's good, everything's going good for me. But whenever you hear something like this, it kind of reminds you and takes you back, you know, to what happened, you know. And she'll be looking at this, you know, in the future, and she'll say, you know, she'll see, you know, that these are just temporary feelings, and we go through them, you know, some harder than others, and you know, it does pass, you know, it does get better. You know, that's the one thing about being down, is there's only one way to go, and that's back up, right? And especially if you've been there before, you know, and you know how to get yourself out of a hole or whatever, you know, it's easier, you know. But I just really hope she's okay. I just hope she reaches out to somebody and says something, you know, to anybody, you know, because it's just really, and it's so I'm trying not to cry. It's like so touching how everybody is just coming together, just like how people come together, like for Jazzy's children, you know, how people come together because we see what the fuck she's doing, you know, we see the neglect, we see the starving children dwindling away, you know, we see that, and it hurts us because we're human. Like, we feel that, we see that, you know, and we want better for those children. And she's too busy here on the fucking internet, like, trolling everybody. Like, bitch, go fucking do a video. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, what are we doing here, Jazzy? Like, what are you doing? Like, what do you want? Sympathy? Nobody's gonna give you sympathy because you don't give a fuck about the children. Oh, and I had another message for little fucking what's her name? Liv's Life. I always forget her name. I always want to call her Tuna Can. But okay, you know how she's like all up in arms, and she's just like so pissed off because Jazzy didn't, you know, speak up for her. She was on the panel and she didn't speak up for her and blah blah blah. Well, you know what? She did the same thing that you did to her children. You heard those disgusting remarks coming from that big-hipped motherfucker, and you didn't say nothing. You held on to it for months, and then when you got pissed off, then you told the internet what he said, what you overheard. She did the same thing you did, which was shit. Like, and these were minor children, you know, that he was making these disgusting remarks about, and you didn't do anything. But you want her, you're a grown-ass woman, handle your own business. You should have told them shit your damn self. Like, I never expect anybody to defend me. The day that anybody defends me is the day I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, am I dying? Like, what the hell? Because, you know, people don't do that. When you're an adult, people don't defend you. You have to defend yourself, you know what I mean? And just the fact that she was so pissed off and up in arms and just like, oh my God, Jazzy we were on the panel and she should have bounced with me. Why? For what? I mean, if anybody's giving Jazzy attention, she's going to go that way. So I'm not sure why she's even surprised. You know what I mean? And then, like, exactly, like, she just did the exact same thing that you did for her children, which was jack shit. So have a seat, woman. Okay, I'm calm now. All right, so I'm going to go make dinner, and I'll be back in a little bit. Let me know if there's any more updates, and I really, really hope she's okay. Send prayers and positive vibes, and just ignore me. I'm just all over the place because, like I said, it just brings up a whole bunch of, like, a lot of stuff up for me, and it just was a trigger, okay? And I was like, and I said this in the morning, I don't know if I just sensed it coming or what. I was like, if she says anything, I'm gonna have her ass. All right, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.